Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today, I'm going to do a versus between No Weenies Allowed and Salty Sponge, saying at the SpongeBob's 25th anniversary. So, with that said, here we go. No Weenies Allowed was released in 2002 for Season 3. This takes place in the Salty Spittoon area, but you don't actually see it. The idea is that SpongeBob and Sandy have their own fight, and then they land into an area called the Salty Spittoon. Sandy makes it in, but SpongeBob struggles, so for the rest of the episode, he tries to get in. And eventually he does that by faking a fight with Patrick, and gets in, but then by accident, slips on an ice cube, and that's the end of the story. The gags are really funny, with one of them being the fact that he goes to Weenie Hut Juniors, which is just kind of funny, in my opinion. And at the end, he goes to Weenie Hut General, which is, it's a funny story because in the episode, like, he's considered a weenie apparently, but he's not actually a weenie, but we believe he is. But it's something. I don't know. That's kind of what happens. And in my opinion, this is actually a fun story because I like its like concept of everything that it has to offer, and it's a really good, decent time. Salty Sponge. This was released in season 13. This is way before the 25th anniversary stuff, but basically SpongeBob goes in the Salty Spittoon, and we finally get to see what it looks like. And not gonna lie, it looks as you expect. It's just like a tough area where like things are. So basically the gist is that Mr. Krabs sends SpongeBob to work at the Salty Spittoon, but he's not feeling like he's ready yet. But oh well, he goes in, and there's actually a reference to the fact that he slipped an ice cube, which is seen in the episode, so it's actually pretty cool. And yeah, he tries to be tough, but things don't go well. There's even a reference to Puff the Tough as well, which is kind of cool, even though Puff like leaves afterwards. Anyways, the Salty Spittoon eventually gets renovated into the Softy Spittoon. Oh boy. And there's a tough guy and gets a little frustrated. And, you know. Anyways, at the end of the episode, there's a fight going on. Like, the manager's like, hey, I'm gonna work with SpongeBob now. But Mr. Krabs doesn't want to, so he takes SpongeBob and goes away. And yeah, that's the gist of Salty Sponge. This is a good episode. I do think it's very decent, and whatever it was, it's not entirely a mixed review episode. It's more like a positive review episode, which I never expected for sequel episodes. But this is actually really good. I like its concept and everything it has to offer, and it's pretty good. After going through both, I can safely say No Weenies Allowed is better, just because it's a fun story, has fun mechanics, fun everything. Like, the gags are funny and all that. Not to say Salty Sponge is good, but just because this one's just more iconic in the grand scheme of things. This was during the golden age of SpongeBob, so I can understand why this one's my favorite and everyone else's favorite. Salty Sponge is still good, but this, in my opinion, is a nostalgic episode that people go back to because it's so fun to watch. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Sorry.